If you work in Texas and you get offered a retention bonus, here's a couple things that you need to know. Number one, let's talk about what is a retention bonus. It is an agreement between you and your company that for staying an extended period of time, usually during a layoff, they announce a layoff, but you are considered a key employee that the company would like for you to stay during the transition period. So they're going to ask you to stay 2 months, 3 months, maybe 12 months. And as long as you stay, they will pay you this retention bonus to retain you as an employee. It's an incentive. And if you accept that money, you need to stay for the whole time. It's an obligation. So number two is that it is a contract between you and your employer. Your employer can sue you or seek to recover the retention bonus if you don't stay for the full term period of that agreement. Vice versa, if you stay and work the entire period that they asked you to in return for that retention bonus, they must pay you. Number three is that if they break the contract, you can sue them. It's a normal breach of contract. It's possibly a fraud claim in the state of Texas. But there's a couple things you need to know. As any contract case that you would have, you need to establish that there is a contract. So preferably, this agreement should be made by someone in authority to make that offer and commit the company, and it should be in writing. But I can tell you, oftentimes retention bonuses or promises made by supervisors who don't have a written agreement with you. They'll just say, hey, will you stay a couple more months, 2 or 3 months? I'll pay you X amount. But when it comes to lawsuits and enforcement of these contracts, the supervisor may lie about it, may have been laid off, so they're not around anymore to pay you that retention bonus, and the company can't establish that there was an agreement in the first place. And so the best practice is to get it in writing. So if a supervisor makes a promise to you to enter into a retention bonus arrangement with you, commit it to writing. Send an email saying, hey, I want to confirm what we discussed. I'm going to stay for 3 months. In return, you will pay me X amount of dollars. And then get them to acknowledge it. Otherwise, you should get the retention bonus sent to you in a contract form or some type of acknowledgement letter where you can sign it to show that a supervisor or someone in authority at the company signed it and you did too. Okay, back to work.